Chapter 17. Indian Independence Activist. We will learn about freedom fighters of India. As proud citizens of a free nation, we owe our liberty to the unwavering determination and sacrifices of our valiant freedom fighters. Their relentless struggle paved the way for us to savor the sweet fruit of independence. They sacrificed their everything, including their lives, for the sake of their country. Let us know about the life of some great freedom fighters of our country. Freedom fighters of India. India has a rich history of freedom fighters who played significant roles in the country's struggle for independence from British colonial rule. A big group of revolutionaries and activists from various racial and ethnic backgrounds came together to abolish the control of foreign imperialists and their colonialism in India. Mahatma Gandhi. The full name of Mahatma Gandhi was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He was born on 2nd October 1869 in Porbandar, Gujarat. His father Karamchand served as the Diwan of a princely state and mother was Putli Bai. At the age of 13, he was married to 14-year-old Kasturba. After completing his schooling, he went to England in 1888 for higher studies. There, he studied law and became a barrister. He came back to India, but after some time, he had to go to South Africa for the hearing of a case. He was shocked to see the miserable condition of black people there. Black people were abused by the whites. Gandhi spent 20 years in South Africa advocating for the rights and dignity of the oppressed. In 1915, he returned to India and observed the poverty and suffering of people throughout the country under the British rule. He joined in the struggle for freedom and decided to start movements against the British. After the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, he launched the non-cooperation movement in 1919, civil disobedience movement in 1930, and Quit India movement in 1942 to force the British to leave India forever. He was sent to jail many times and went through all hardships with peace and patience as he believed in the ideals of truth, non-violence, peace, brotherhood and love to all. Knowledge hunter. Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore gave Gandhi the title of Mahatma. He was a great social reformer. He worked to uplift untouchables. They were called Harichans. He is called the father of the nation. People called him Bapu out of love. He too loved them, so he dedicated his life to all the people of his country. He also wrote a book named My Experiments with Truth. On the evening of 30th January 1948, he was killed. Jawaharlal Nehru. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, born on 14th November 1889 in Allahabad, Uttar Pradesh, hailed from a family where his father, Pandit Motilal Nehru, was a renowned lawyer and his mother, Swarup Rani, was a devout lady. He went to England for higher studies. He came back to India and actively aligned himself with the Indian National Congress, supporting Mahatma Gandhi in the struggle for India's freedom. Despite enduring numerous hardships and multiple incarcerations during the freedom movement, Nehru remained steadfast. He became the president of the Indian National Congress in 1929 at the Lahore session. He declared the objectives of India's freedom struggle as Purna Swarajya, complete independence. He got success in his efforts on 15th August 1947 when India became a free country. He became the first Prime Minister of independent India. He made many plans for the industrial and technical development of the country. His literary contributions included notable works such as Discovery of India and Glimpses of World History, etc. He loved children, the most so they too called him Chacha Nehru out of love. On 14th November every year, his birthday is celebrated as Children's Day all over the country. He passed away on 27 May 1964. Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Bal Gangadhar Tilak was born in 1856 in Maharashtra. He was a great patriot and a courageous freedom fighter who strongly wished Indians to live a free and honorable life. He gave the slogan, "Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it." This slogan shows his passion for the country as well as bold and strong determination to make his motherland free. He made great efforts for the freedom of the country. He revived Ganpati Puja and Shivaji festival to unite the people of India. He started many schools for Indians to eradicate illiteracy and ignorance. He wrote fiery articles against the British government and published them in his newspaper, named Kesari, to encourage the people for taking part in the struggle for India's freedom. His inspiring speeches filled the hearts of the youth with the feeling of patriotism. He was imprisoned by the British for 6 years for his anti-government activities. He sacrificed his life for the freedom of the country in 1920. Knowledge Hunter. Bal Gangadhar Tilak was also conferred with the title of Lokamanya, which means accepted by the people as their leader. Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose, popularly known as Netaji, was born on 23rd January 1897 in Cuttack, Odisha, now known as Odisha. He was a great patriot. He studied at Calcutta, that means Kolkata now, and Cambridge. Although he was selected for the Indian Civil Services, he chose not to join and instead dedicated himself to India's struggle for freedom. Netaji believed that India could achieve independence not by appealing to the British, but by taking up arms against them. He wanted to give a new expression to the national movement, so he went first to the USSR, presently known as Russia, to get help from outside the country, and later to Germany. In 1943, he formed the Indian National Army, or INA, also known as Azad Hind Fauj, in Singapore and started struggle against the British with the help of Japan. His troops engaged in battles against the British at Indo-Burma border. He gave his troops the battle cry of Jai Hind and Dilli Chalo. His famous words, "Give me blood and I will give you the freedom," inspired thousands of young men and women to join INA. Despite facing imprisonment multiple times during his revolutionary activities, Netaji remained undeterred. With the collapse of Japan in the Second World War, the INA also met with the defeat. Netaji left India. Bhagat Singh. Bhagat Singh was one of the greatest freedom fighters of India. He was born on 28 September 1907 into a Sikh family of the Banga village in West Punjab. His journey into activism began when he joined the non-cooperation movement. He began to work for a newspaper named Pratap, where he met with another famous revolutionary, Chandrasekhar Azad, and his revolutionary feelings became stronger than ever. On 8 April 1929, he threw a bomb in the Central Assembly in protest against the Public Safety Bill and became the hero of the case. On 23 March 1931, he was hanged along with 2 other revolutionaries, Rajguru and Sukhdev, for Lahore conspiracy case. Besides these freedom fighters, there are many others who contributed to India's struggle for freedom. The sacrifices of Mangal Pandey, Abdul Ghaffar Khan, Ram Prasad Bismil, Lala Lajpat Rai and Ashfaqullah Khan will always be remembered with great respect. Keywords: massacre, the killing of a large number of people or animals; incarceration, the act of putting or keeping someone in prison; patriot, a person who loves his or her country and is ready to defend it against an enemy. I should remember. We are the proud citizens of a free nation. Our freedom fighters sacrificed their lives for the sake of the country. Some great freedom fighters of our country are Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, Mangal Pandey, Abdul Ghaffar Khan, Ram Prasad Bismil, Lala Lajpat Rai and Ashfaqullah Khan.